the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand and take it easy. Well, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, and such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say baby. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in. So take it easy. Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. Oh, we got it easy. We ought to take it easy.
One, two, three, four. Played a lot of you, my winning. It's like 25 the lives that you bust out of prison. Something's in the air, something's in the air. It's like that feeling when you're just about to kill it. Take your last shot, you know you're gonna hit it. Something's in the air, something's in the air. Whoa. Something big, I feel it happening out of my control. Pushing, pulling, and it's grabbing me. Feel it in my bones like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big, I feel it happening. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big. It's like that feeling when you're about to win the medal, and you work so hard that you knew you wouldn't settle. Hands are in the air, hands are in the air. When they hear you and you thought they wouldn't listen, it's like an anthem that the whole world's singing. Hands are in the air, hands are in the air. Whoa. Something big, I feel it happening out of my control. Pushing, pulling, and it's grabbing me. Feel it in my bones like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big, I feel it happening. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. If we stomp our feet, the ground will shake. If we clap our hands, the walls will break. Yo, so loud, won't forget our names. Cause something big is happening. Take this spark and start a fire. Raise us up, we're feeling high. They can't tell us anything.
to the Fisher Branch Collegiate 2021 graduation ceremony. For those of you that do not know me, I am Donna Kieslison, Vice Principal and teacher, and for today, I'm very honored to be your Master of Ceremonies. For the family and friends that could not be here for the ceremony, it is being live streamed for you to view now or at a later time. The link is on the Lakeshore School Division website. You can also put your radio station to 107.9 to listen. The radio station is 107.9. Although things look different for the ceremony, we ask that you please stay in the perimeter of your vehicle. It is important for us to remain physically distanced throughout the ceremony and have the proper spacing between families. There is a professional photographer, Joanne Smith, that will be taking photos throughout, as family cannot come up to take their own. You are free to take as many photos from your spot by your vehicle. We will call each grad up one at a time to their seats here at the front. Now let's begin. Elisa Joy Ahelian. Kira Alyssa Rose Barrett. Dasani Rain Glory Cameron. Alan William Alexander Ems. Paul Joseph Thomas Ems. Dawson Lee Charlotte Gard. Jason Nicholas Gauthier. Elena Savannah Cohan. Walker James Lappage. Jan Yana Lumasak. Zebediah James Joseph Novak. Ryan William Roschuk. Tanner Nolan Gray Travers. Pearson Nicholas Uswa. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 graduating class of Fisher Branch Collegiate. I ask that you grads, you stay standing, and family, as if you can stay standing for the playing of O Canada.
O Canada, when Gigi doch tant tuju, quand ton bras se porte les pères, wir halten Wort dir treu. Que se manito
O Canada, stringiami il tuo bel cor.
O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
greeting from Mr. Matheson.
Hello. For those that haven't had a chance to meet, I'm Joel Matheson, principal here at Fisher Branch. I'd like to start off by welcoming everyone to the school today to celebrate the class of 2021. There are a number of people and organizations who have made this day possible that I would like to thank first and foremost. The students in this class, firstly, thank you for being so caring and understanding in this very tumultuous year that has taken to get to today. We knew that this year would be a year of ups and downs, and to be able to hold a graduation ceremony makes us very happy. It's very nice to see all the students here able to join together as one class, and for all those who are watching from afar as well. Thank you, students, for your flexibility and your ability to roll with the punches this year. For the parents of the grads who have wanted to put together a special day today, and have had to plan and rethink and reimagine what grad could look like, thank you. And especially our parent grad committee for being creative and hardworking to make everything that they have happen. To the staff at the school who've watched these students grow into the people that they are, thank you for your hard work and dedication throughout the year. Through this past year, getting to this point and getting them ready on this next step of their journey. For today's ceremony, there are a number of school staff from FBC in the division office here helping out. Ms. Willits, our superintendent, is here helping with production. She was just here beside me. Mr. Critch here with our technology needs. Mark Parks and Doug Kirby have been here setting up as well. Our custodians, Mr. Korbachuk and Mr. Javier as well. And a special thank you to Sigmason Northern for donating our lift, holding up our screen, and to the wonderful production staff here from Crossfire Bull Riding who have helped to put on this ceremony here today. I had the pleasure of teaching this class this past year for the first time, and I must say that this is a very unique group of kids. They have shown just how resilient and courageous they are. In the midst of this past year, they have shown to be adaptable, capable, lifelong learners, and all-around great individuals. They have fought for what they believe is right. They have shown themselves to be very strong young people. This class is full of bright minds, funny hearts, and real, authentic people who are unapologetic with themselves. This past winter, as part of their English course, I asked this class to write a letter to their future selves. They could pick any point in the future. They could choose 5, 10, or 20 years from now. Some chose today as that day. These letters were filled with lots of questions, but also lots of advice. And I thought I would take some time to share some of that advice from these few letters. I wish I could read them all, but I only could pick a few, and see what this class was giving themselves as advice. Firstly, life is going to get hard, and that's okay. Life is meant to be hard, but just think of how far you've come. Try to surround yourself with positive people and don't let others walk all over you. You can be loud and scary, and I know it's really hard to do sometimes, but you have to stand up for what you believe in. Another letter said, family is important. And I know you don't have a lot of it, so please visit them and spend time with them as much as possible. Another one of these letters said, you get easily distracted and sidetracked, but you can't let that get in the way of what you want to do. And one of these letters ended simply with, love you, take care of us, be better than past us. The past us ate instant noodles and blueberry Red Bull for breakfast. This is all good advice for you at this point. This point in your lives is a time of tremendous change, not just from what has happened in the world this past year, but down to your daily lives. And things for you are about to change. But change can be good, and you're about to embark on the biggest change of experience in your own lives. You'll all have different paths to get to a place where you'll be comfortable, safe, and most importantly, happy. You'll face a bigger challenge than most classes, facing this down and going on this journey at such uncertain times. But I can say with certainty that I believe in you. What you face now is a blank page. You can picture it in your minds, maybe a piece of loose leaf or a blank document on a computer screen with a cursor blinking in the corner, ready to go. Throughout your schooling, you filled many of these pages, filled them with your thoughts, your notes, your ideas, your research, drawings, equations, stories, and knowledge. But this blank page at this point in time is daunting. What you have to write now is the story of your life beyond this place. You get to make the decisions, weigh out the variables, and you get to control the narrative. It is your most important and difficult assignment yet. It's intimidating. It has an unlimited word count, no discernible due date, and no perfect outline. But you will all do great. You will excel and find that success, and if there are mistakes, you can always erase and correct them. And the best part is, the only one to truly evaluate it will be you. The blank page is there, ready for you. So now go out and start writing, because we all can't wait to read it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Matheson. If you could all now turn your attention to the screen, we will be watching a video greeting from Lakeshore School Division.
Graduates, my advice to you is to not stop when you're tired, but to only stop when you're done. Congratulations, graduating class of 2021.
Testing. Sorry about that. I will ask you to continue watching the screen as we watch the grad slideshow video that Kira put together.
Graffiti bridge, we rolled, we burned, we learned to blow that smoke. Underneath those bleacher seats where she showed me the ropes, where I wrapped that 93 Jeep round an oak tree. Man, my dad was pissed. There's a laundry list of things I did I know I won't outlive. I couldn't wait to get out. Oh, but looking back now, all the good, the bad, the tears, the laughs, the bitter and the sweet, all the time we lost in parking lots, those memories still run deep. It's as part of me as my heartbeat and the ink in this tattoo. So here's to everything in the rear view. Everything in the rear view. First heard the word at 3rd Street Church, baptized when I was 12. Turned 16, got dad's old keys, found a field and raised some hell. My small world stopped when a girl said those 3 words back. Ain't a thing I'd change about those days, except they went too fast.
Nice job, Kira. All right, we are moving on to the big main event, the diplomas and the awards. During the presentation of awards and diplomas, we will adhere to the Government of Manitoba COVID-19 protocols to ensure social distancing. Each graduate will be called to the stage one at a time. Mr. Matheson will then read a brief summary of the graduate. If they are receiving an award, scholarship, or medal, it will be read by me and awarded as package to the recipient. These documents and the diploma will be placed on the table for the graduate to collect. Once the student has accepted the presentation of the awards and diploma, the graduate will face the assembly of vehicles. Mr. Matheson will then tell the graduate to move their own tassel to the other side of their cap to represent their graduated status. Graduates, please pause so that Joanne can then take your video. And there is an X marked here on the stage for where you should stand. And audience, you may acknowledge each graduate with applause after Mr. Matheson tells them to move their tassel and say congratulations. We ask that you hold off honking of horns until the final acknowledgement of all graduates, and when I will ask them all to rise and congratulate the whole class. The community support for awards and scholarships for our grads every year is overwhelming and greatly appreciated. Our graduates are very lucky to have your support. Thank you for continuing to believe in our students. Please join me in a round of applause to thank our generous donors. And just to let you know what is in each package: pens from MLA Derek Johnson, Manitoba pins from MLA Derek Johnson, your time capsule from grade 1, letters to yourself from grade 8, your last high school report card, 5 copies of your transcript, and any scholarships and medals you have won. Please remember, grads, to thank your donors for any scholarships that you win. Grads, please enter the west side of the stage, so my side, and exit the east side. And please stand at the mark.
Elisa Joy Ahilon. EJ is graduating from the regular high school program with 34 credits. EJ has applied to and has been accepted to the University of Manitoba University 1 program with future plans of becoming a nurse.
EJ receives a medal for obtaining the highest mark in grade 12 English Language Arts. EJ receives $200 from Dr. Sonia Bruin for furthering her education. EJ receives $200 from the Fisher Branch Filipino community for being a graduating member. EJ has applied for and has been chosen by their board to receive $350 from the Ukrainian Farmers Co-op for furthering her education. EJ is one of 4 recipients for the Olga Grouch Memorial Scholarship. For this, she will receive $2,000 towards her tuition for being a university student entering the sciences. This award has been established in memory of Olga Grouch, who is a teacher with a passion for the sciences. Finally, EJ receives $1,000 from an anonymous donor for furthering her education. Congratulations, EJ.
EJ, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations, EJ. Our next graduate isn't here today, but Jamie Nicole Bale. Jamie is graduating with the regular high school program with 30 credits. Jamie plans to enter the workforce with future plans to take a course in real estate to become a licensed realtor. Unfortunately, Jamie could not be with us here today to celebrate, but we wish her well. Congratulations, Jamie. Kiara Alyssa Rose Bear. Kiara is graduating with the from the regular high school program with 31.5 credits. Kiara has applied to has been accepted to MC College into their aesthetics program. She hopes to become a professional makeup artist and work with celebrities.
Kiara receives a medal for obtaining the highest mark in grade 12 essential math. Kiara receives $100 from Annette Holoka for furthering her education. Kiara receives $100 from Joanne Smith for being a former music student that is graduating. Finally, Kiara applied for and has been chosen by their board to receive $350 from the Ukrainian Farmers Co-op for furthering her education. Congratulations, Kiara.
Kiara, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations, Kiara. Dasani Rain Glory Cameron. Dasani is graduating from the regular high school program with 34 credits. Dasani has applied and been accepted into the University of Manitoba, into the University 1 program with future plans to become a nurse.
Dasani receives $150 from the Arm of Fisher for furthering her education. Dasani is one of 4 recipients for the Olga Grouch Memorial Scholarship. For this, she will receive $2,000 towards her tuition for being a university student entering the sciences. This award has been established in memory of Olga Grouch, who was a teacher with a passion for the sciences. Congratulations, Dasani.
Okay, Dasani, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations, Dasani. Alan William Alexander Ems. Alan is graduating from the regular high school program with 31.5 credits. Alan plans to enter the workforce.
Alan receives $100 from the Interlake Métis Association for being a graduating student of Métis heritage. Alan also receives $200 from the Royal Canadian Legion No. 57 Poppy Fund for being the most congenial graduate as voted on by the Scholarship Committee. Congratulations, Alan.
All right, Alan, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations, Alan. Paul Joseph Thomas Ems. Paul is graduating from the regular high school program with 32.5 credits. Paul plans to enter the workforce with future plans to obtain his Red Seal in heavy and light duty mechanics.
Paul receives $100 from the Interlake Métis Association for being a graduating student of Métis heritage. Congratulations, Paul.
Paul, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations, Paul. Dawson Lee Charlotte Gard. Dawson is graduating from the regular high school program with 36 credits. Dawson has applied and has been accepted to the University of Winnipeg in the pre-social work program with future plans to become a social worker.
Dawson receives a medal for obtaining the highest mark in grade 12 applied math. Dawson receives $50 from Patty Witzke in memory of Kenneth Carson. Dawson receives $100 from Chaika Dance Club for being a graduating member. Dawson receives $100 from Interlake Pollination System for furthering her education. Dawson receives the Ben Kuchowski Avid Community Volunteer Award for $250. This award is given in memory of one of our own students, Ben Kuchowski, who passed away this winter. Ben was a keen volunteer and a hero to our entire school community. Dawson receives $500 from our Teachers Association for furthering her education and working with children. Dawson applied for and was chosen to receive $500 from Noventus Credit Union for furthering her education. Dawson applied for and has been chosen by their board to receive $350 from the Ukrainian Farmers Co-op for furthering her education. She also receives $300 from the Fisher Branch Women's Institute for obtaining second place standing in her graduating class. Finally, Dawson receives $1,750 from the University of Winnipeg for the University of Winnipeg Special Entrance Scholarship. Congratulations, Dawson.
Dawson, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations, Dawson. Jason Nicholas Gauthier. Jason is graduating from the regular high school program with 34.5 credits. Jason has applied and has been accepted to the University of Winnipeg into the pre-chiropractor program with future plans of becoming a chiropractor.
Jason receives $100 from the Interlake Métis Association for being a graduating student of Métis heritage. Jason receives $200 from the FB Health Center for furthering his education. Jason is one of 4 recipients of the Olga Grouch Memorial Scholarship. For this, he will receive $2,000 towards his tuition for being a university student entering the sciences. Finally, Jason receives $1,000 from the University of Winnipeg for a University of Winnipeg Special Entrance Scholarship. Congratulations, Jason.
Jason, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations. Elena Savannah Cohan. Elena is graduating from the regular high school program with 35 credits. Elena has applied and been accepted direct entry into the University of Manitoba into the Bachelor of Commerce program with future plans of studying international business abroad.
Elena receives 5 medals for obtaining the highest mark in grade 12 pre-calculus math, grade 12 chemistry, grade 12 physics, grade 12 biology, and grade 12 French. Elena receives $50 from Patty Witzke in memory of Kenneth Carson. Elena receives $100 for the French Frog Award for obtaining the highest mark in grade 12 French. Elena receives $100 from Chaika Dance Club for being a graduating member. Elena receives $150 from the Interlake Cafe for furthering her education. She also receives $200 from Derek Johnson for the Derek Johnson Citizenship Scholarship. Elena receives the Ben Kerchowski Avid Community Volunteer Award for $250. This award is given in memory of one of our own students, Ben Kerchowski, who passed away this winter. Ben was a keen volunteer and a hero to our entire school community. Elena applied for and was chosen by their board to receive $500 for the Walter Wojcik Memorial Scholarship from the Ukrainian Farmers Co-op. Elena applied for and was chosen to receive $500 from Noventus Credit Union for furthering her education. Elena receives $200 from the Fisher Branch Filipino community for being the valedictorian. Elena receives $500 from the Fisher Branch Women's Institute for obtaining first place standings from her graduating class. Elena receives $1,000 for the Chown Centennial Entrance Scholarship from the University of Manitoba in memory of Mr. Charles Gray Chown. Finally, Elena receives $3,000 from the University of Manitoba for the University of Manitoba Queen's Elizabeth II Entrance Scholarship Tier 3. Congratulations, Elena. While you're up here, Elena is this year's winner for the Lakeshore Proficiency Award for Fisher Branch Collegiate. In order to win this, Elena had to present a speech on a topic of her choice to the Lakeshore School Division Board of Trustees. Elena's topic was on eating disorders. For her effort, she's being awarded $500 and a plaque from Lakeshore School Division. Congratulations, Elena. And finally, the Governor General's Medal was established in 1873, recognizes students who have achieved the highest academic average from their graduating class. On behalf of the Governor General of Canada, I am pleased to hand this academic medal and certificate to Miss Elena Cohan.
Okay, Elena, if you have a free hand, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations. Walker James Lappage. Walker is graduating from the regular high school program with 32.5 credits. Walker has applied and been accepted to the Olds College in Alberta into their welding program with future plans of working in a fabrication shop or on the pipeline.
Walker receives $100 from Signal Sementals for furthering his education in a skilled trade. Walker receives $150 from the RMF Fisher for furthering his education in a skilled trade. He also receives $200 from Smith's Autotech for furthering his education in a skilled trade. Walker receives $250 from Interlake Honey Producers for furthering his education. Finally, Walker applied for and was chosen from their board to receive $350 from the Ukrainian Farmers Co-op for furthering his education. Congratulations, Walker.
Walker, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations. All right. Our next graduate is not here as well. Cole Edward Link. Cole is graduating from the regular high school program with 30 and a half credits. Cole has applied and been accepted into the University of Manitoba University 1 program. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here, but we wish him well.
I just want to point out that Cole receives $100 from TDM Sports for furthering his education. Congratulations, Cole.
Yana Lumasak. Yana is graduating from the regular high school program with 36 credits. Yana has applied and been accepted to the University of Manitoba Direct Entry Bachelor of Science program with future plans of veterinary medicine.
Yana receives $100 from Shakti Sales and Service for furthering her education. Yana receives $200 from the Fisher Branch Filipino community for being a graduating member. Yana receives $250 in memory of Nancy Swente for the Humanitarian Award. This award is voted on by the graduating class and is given by Michelle Smith to honor the memory of Nancy. Yana also receives $400 from Min's Restaurant for furthering her education as picked by the donor. Yana is one of 4 recipients for the Olga Grouch Memorial Scholarship. For this, she will receive $2,000 towards her tuition for being a university student entering the sciences. Finally, Yana receives $2,000 from the University of Manitoba for the University of Manitoba Gorton Centennial Entrance Scholarship Tier 2. Congratulations, Yana.
Yana, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations. Zebediah James Joseph Novak. Zeb is graduating from the regular high school program with 33 credits. Zeb plans to apply to the Criticare into their paramedic program.
Zeb receives $50 from Patty Whiskey in memory of Kenneth Carson. Zeb also receives $100 from the Interlake Métis Association for being a graduating student of Métis heritage. Congratulations, Zeb.
All right, Zeb, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations. Ryan William Roschuk. Ryan is graduating from the regular high school program with 30 credits. Ryan plans to enter the workforce with future plans to apply to the University College of the North in Nepal to take a resource management and environmental law program to become a conservation officer.
Ryan receives $50 from Patty Whiskey in memory of Kenneth Carson. Congratulations, Ryan.
All right, Ryan, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations. Tanner Nolan Gray Travers. Tanner is graduating from the regular high school program with 34 and a half credits. Tanner plans to enter the workforce. Tanner, can you grab your diploma back here? Yeah, sorry. All right, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations, Tanner. Pearson Nicholas Uswa. Pearson is graduating from the regular high school program with 31.5 credits. Pearson has applied to the Manitoba Institute of Trades and Technology into their electrician program.
Pearson receives $100 from the William Zabotchik Memorial Fund for being the most improved graduate. Pearson receives $100 from Broad Valley Catering for furthering his education in a skilled trade. Finally, Pearson receives $300 from the Poplarfield Community Centre for furthering his education and being from the Poplarfield area. Congratulations, Pearson.
Pearson, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations, Pearson.
Would all graduates please rise? Congratulations to the 21 Fisher Branch Collegiate graduating class. Grads, you can have a seat. We're not done quite yet. Elena, would you like to come up now for the valedictorian address?
Sorry, 1 second. Alrighty. Okay. Hello, graduates, staff and teachers, parents and guardians. Another year behind us and on to the next. Well, I'll see you guys next year. Wait a second. That's not right. So what now? What are we supposed to say now? Because I don't think I want to say goodbye, not yet. I mean, as Winnie the Pooh said, how lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Here's some things to know about our class. We've known each other for 13 years now, and some of us, it hasn't been as long. But our class truly lives and breathes as a family. If you can adapt into our class, then you might as well have been with us since kindergarten. Number 2, through the ups, downs, and everything in between, the best way to describe our class would be challenging, strange, annoying, a bad influence, and most of the time not completely sane. But I believe we are also determined, supportive, caring, courageous, and full of life and laughter. Number 3, I've never seen a class as close as we are. We let each other know just how much we care about each other by laughing at one another. If you're pushed into a snowbank, that probably means I think you're pretty cool. Number 4, every family has its fights, and our class surely doesn't fall short of those. But within the next week, or maybe even day, we've already made up. Number 5, the memories we've made and will never forget will never make sense to anyone but us. Just a couple of examples could be the not so quietly used vulgar language that usually ends with a swift hit on the head by another classmate, spontaneous math class singing, grade 8 science Jeopardy, or any game of Kahoot that would always get a little too aggressive than it should have been. We also can't forget the times where we would see how many people could piggyback down the halls or how much paint we could apply to our hands before the art class was over. You'll probably never understand why we did the things we did. As the number of days grows smaller and smaller, our childhood begins to fade, and we are nearing the next chapters of our lives. It is inevitable that we must proceed into the future, or as Malkovich would say, adapt or die. But we must try and take risks, like Madame Cohan always said. And if you ever need help with anything, Mrs. Bouchard is always there. And if it's something, especially math and science, and it's troubling you, Mrs. Moore and Mrs. G are always there to help you and find a solution. Our teachers not only prepared us for the future ahead, but formed us into the people we are today. And for that, I will always be personally thankful. We should also be thankful for our parents and supporters that guided us down the paths, and brought us to hockey games, dance practice, etc. They stayed up with us and worked on homework and projects that took hours to complete, or reminded us of the dentist appointment the next day, or signed the god-awful numerous permission slips that were used for everything and absolutely nothing. We also can't forget the people that aren't always noticed, the bus drivers who watched us grow from children to adults, and the daycare workers who watched over us when our parents couldn't. Everyone who played a part in shaping us into somewhat mannered adults, or almost adults. Thank you. Classmates, a couple things to remember. Try not to stress about the finer details in life. Thank the people around you before we all leave our separate ways, because it wasn't easy getting to where we are. Smile, life is too short not to. And lastly, have courage and be kind, because you never know what opportunities lie ahead of you, and the world can always use a little more kindness. Each day, much like the last, we woke up early, made our way to school, and said good morning to our friends. It's strange to think we don't get to do that anymore. The faces we see today may be completely different or changed in a few years. There's so much time left in our lives for us to grow and discover who we are, whether we're doctors, teachers, artists, electricians, parents, grandparents, and everything else in between. It's ultimately up to us what we become, who we become. I wish for each of us to figure these things out in our own time. And don't take the lives we have for granted. In other words, just live. When given the chance to be adventurous, say yes, even if you'll regret it in the future, because those memories will make great stories one day. I'm lucky to have grown up and learned with these amazing people over the past 13 years, and most importantly, have made lifelong friends along the way. One day, you'll close your locker and walk out those doors for the last time. One day, you'll be packing up 18 years of your life into boxes and hugging your parents goodbye. One day, you won't be in high school anymore. One day is today. So, this isn't goodbye. It's the beginning of our lives on our own in the big, bad, scary world. And one thing I know for sure, the faces I've seen for the last few years of my life won't be so easy to forget, especially if they're these ones. All right. Thank you.
You know you have a good speech when you make them cry. Thank you, Elena. We will now have our closing remarks from Mr. Matheson.
In closing, I would just like to thank everyone here again, from the production crew here, from the school division staff helping to create this ceremony. Just a reminder that the grad parade will begin around 3 o'clock. Graduates, you're supposed to leave with your families and your vehicles that you arrived in. Photos I know are going to be done after the ceremony as well, and the parade is coming up soon. So follow Mrs. Smith's lead. Thank you again to our many supporters in the local community across all of our local communities here, Fisher Branch, Hudson, Chatfield, Poplarfield, Broad Valley, everywhere in the RM of Fisher. Thank you very much to the families and the students here for a wonderful year and for your time here at Fisher Branch Collegiate. Now graduates, if I can ask you to stand. All right, get your hats ready, because it is now my honor to present the Fisher Branch graduating class of 2021.